Muhammad, what's happening?
Peace, bro.
Good seeing you, baby.
Great to see you.
Good seeing
Great
you.
to see you.
So I get asked this. People say, you Roland, you've done radio, television, newspaper, magazine, internet. Which one do you like the best? And I said, well, each one does something different for me.
Yeah.
So for you, what does movies and television give you creatively, personally, that music doesn't?
Well, acting itself like gives me like an insight into my own humanity and like who I am. Because taking on characters, you kind of have to examine yourself and find certain things about you. But then again, it also helps me to learn about other people because I feel like, as you become this character, you start to walk in the shoes of that human being. And I try to dive as deep as possible into these characters. And through that experience, I feel like each time I do a character, I get more understanding of other people and I get more compassion. So it definitely brings me that. And I think, coming to hip hop is like, hip hop is a culture that started real like, yo, this is street, this is what we do, this is masculine, this is black expression, black and Latino expression. So it's I felt like as an actor, I could go to all these different places and try different things. And now I bring that to hip hop, meaning like my live show, I bring theater aspects to it. But it's, when you as an actor, you just gotta be free and like you can't be afraid. You're not trying to fit in one lane. You just gotta be free. So I think that really helps me when it comes to my music.
Also, I would think that when it comes to acting, not only are you you having to be enveloped by it, it also allows for you to take chances to where you go, I wouldn't do that in real life.
Yeah.
But okay, cool. I can just roll with this thing now because it's the big screen and the small screen.
Yes, definitely. I mean, should always tell people, man, like some of the things, like I can't go out and shoot people out in real life, man. I don't want to, but it's times I'm angry enough, I want to do something, but I can express it in movies, and everything is safe, everything is good, and just like you try different things, like characters that you try, you wouldn't walk around and do those things or wear those things, and like I said, it gives me that. When I see people now, I'm like, man, like I kind of relate to them more. Like, and I always was as a kid, I kind of thought that I liked people who were free and did their own thing. Like, so now it just makes me be like, man, I'm free now.
I remember when Sam Jackson was critical
Yeah.
of rappers who became actors, and a lot of people said, "Oh man, you're hating." But what I heard from Sam was, look, if you're going to do this thing, work on your craft.
Yeah.
Just like I would think if a young cat rolls up on you, man, I want to do you, you probably say, don't get hyped by cars and houses. If you don't work on your craft, then you can't do what I do.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, I respect what Sam said. I mean, initially I was like, what is he saying? Because
why he hating?
Yeah. Initially I was like, I wanted to know exactly what he said because I heard it like from other people. But I came into acting like as an actor, like though I do music, I was studying acting too. Like at a certain point in my career, I just said, man, I want to pursue acting because I loved films, I loved going to the theater. So it was like, man, I want to do this, and I felt passionate about it. But I think in any field you get in, you got to work on it. Like you want to work on it, especially if you want to have a career in it and be a great. And like my thing was, okay, I'm starting off. I'm a baby in acting, but I feel like someday I will reach greatness, and I'm willing and I love working at it. So that's how, I mean. And people sometimes talk to me about, man, y'all rapper actors, and I'm like, man, you can't really classify like all of us in the same box. Everybody has their own individuality, their own story of why they acting or how much, like one of my favorite actors who also does music is Mos Def, and though he hasn't done films and we haven't seen him in something lately, man, that dude is incredible. I saw him on, he did theater with Jeffrey Wright was incredible in movies. And my thing is when you have every person that does music and then acts is not, everyone ain't necessarily good. It just depends on if that person really does have the talent and they really respect the craft. So,
Well, it was funny you say that because so I'm sitting here, I'm at home, and I'm flipping through the television, then, because I've heard you do voiceover
yeah.
for documentaries and stuff like that. So I'm flipping, and now I'm seeing you interview Serena. And this is me at home. Yeah, let me look at comments, interview skills.
Yeah.
And because even that's different. You might know somebody, but being on camera and having to draw something out for the purpose of the audience, same thing. That's a different skill set.
Let me tell you, it truly is a skill, and I have a really a lot of respect for what you do and people that are as talented as you are in this field to be able to talk and get conversations going with people and keep it natural, but you'll get what you need to get out. D. Ray McKeeson, who from Black Lives Matter. Man, it was like, and each person is you trying to figure out, okay, like I'm like, wait, I'm not a journalist, but you have to. One thing I understood was like, okay, I got to stay present as much as I really certain things I know I want to ask. I'm like, I got to stay present. So I just did my best to do that because that, in all truth, that's important as an actor to stay present because no matter all the preparation you bring to the table, you can't just like when you get in the scene,